Hello and welcome back to another episode of That Gym Girl podcast. What is doing? It is your hostess with the fucking mostest, Angel Wallace-Miles, and I am actually here with a special little guest. Well, not so little, he's 6'4", but your little laugh. Anywho, this is my man, Thomas Walsh. Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. You look so funny with your little mic. You've got like your headphone not fully on, so you've got one ear showing.
It's
You look like a DJ.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
DJ, turn it up. You can delete that bit.
No, I won't. This is fully raw and unedited.
Oh, perfect.
Anywho, welcome back, guys. Today was a beautiful day. We had a date day. That's what I want to describe it as. And we started off with a hospital visit.
Very nice.
And also, if you're tuning in and you're like, why the fuck is Angel got her partner on? Don't worry. We're going to delve in today all things gym anxiety and how the fuck men play a role in this. And whether or not men actually get gym anxiety, because I feel like I've made the assumption that men don't. And, oh, Tom's already giving me a look. So he's going to break this down for us. And he's going to smash my assumptions like Hulk.
Okay.
Anywho, today started off with a hospital visit. My brother banged his head. We won't go into the deets. And then we went to the markets, didn't we?
Yes, we did go to the markets.
What did you have for breakfast at 7 a.m?
Bacon egg roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't get the works though. I was pretty unimpressed with that.
No, I didn't feel like having sausage today.
And then we went to a cafe and I did some work.
Went to Sense Cafe in Southport.
Yeah, like someone's going to know who this is.
Well, if you're ever in Southport, check it out. SENS.
Yeah, have you got a discount code there, babe?
Yeah. Tom 10.
Tom 10.
Yeah.
And then, what else did we do? Oh, we went and got Yochi.
We went for a Yochi at lunchtime.
At lunchtime.
That was beautiful.
And then we got a Frozen, and then I went for a hot girl walk without Thomas. Sorry, you're not hot girl. And then that was it. Now we're here doing this. Oh, also Tom made my food for dinner, and he meal prepped for me. Ladies, if your man doesn't meal prep for you,
Drop him.
exactly what Tom said. Okay, before we jump into the episode, Tom, do you have something to say that people should do if they're listening and they really like this podcast?
Like and subscribe. Is that correct?
Yeah. Like and subscribe. We're not a YouTube.
Leave a review.
Alright, I'm going to hop into the episode talking all things gym anxiety. If you really want to know what men are thinking about you in the gym, stay fucking tuned, because Thomas is going to give us all the tea. He's coming to the dark side. And sorry boys, he's actually going to tell us the truth, okay? Okay, let's go. It's so fun because I do that tune and in like the headphones of my listeners, they think I'm leaving and coming back. I haven't gone anywhere.
They're actually just sitting here pressing one button and then you start talking again.
It's so beautiful.
I like it.
I think it's so special.
I felt like we had walked away and we've been sitting here.
Yeah, we didn't walk away.
Yeah.
Also, sorry if you can hear this. Sorry, I won't do that again. Don't do that! Okay. Oh my god. Anywho, Thomas, let me, where am I going to start with this? Ooh, okay.
How did I get into the gym?
No, I don't care.
Well, okay.
Anywho, Thomas, what is your perception of gym anxiety?
Everyone has it. Well, maybe not all the time, but everyone has it at some point.
What is it though? What does it look like for you? And you are my Ken. You are the representation of men everywhere.
Okay.
Also, Tom has not seen Barbie.
Not yet.
Yet?
Yeah. Well, when it comes out on Disney, I will.
Okay. I don't know if it's coming out on Disney.
Isn't it a Disney film?
No.
Oh. I just assume everything nowadays is Disney. I'll be honest. Okay. Maybe Netflix.
Okay.
Anyway. What's my perception of gym anxiety? So, everyone comes across it at some point in their gym journey. For me and for a lot of other guys, it's pretty much the same as girls' gym anxiety that you talk about. You have the risk, or you run the risk in your head of people judging you for what you're doing in the gym, and if you're not wearing the right clothes or if you're not lifting enough weights, it's the same. For men, it's probably more likely that we fear we're being judged by other men who we look up to because they're already in the gym doing a thing, already lifting their weights that we want to lift. They look cool, you know, their physique is what we want to look like, you know. They're already doing the things.
Can I interrupt? So, is it that we're all scared of other men?
Yes. Men are scary. Don't go near them.
Don't say
No. They're not scary. You go up to them and they're happy to chat, happy to give you tips, happy to give you help.
Tom's just like swizzling his microphone, making all this noise as we're doing this.
Sorry about it.
So you're telling me that when a man walks into the gym for the first time, second time, third time, even if they're going to a new gym, they still get that little bit of angst in their stomach and that voice in the back of their head saying, oh my goodness, judgment, judgment, what is everyone thinking about me? But it's more so from a man's perspective.
Yeah.
As in, what is that guy going to think of me? Oh, that guy's benching heavy, what's he going to think of me?
Yeah, that's how it's always been for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you still have that feeling come up?
A tiny bit. Not very often, but tiny bit. You know, if I haven't been to the gym, that particular gym in a little while, or it's a new gym I'm trying out, yeah. Or if I'm feeling particularly weak that day, or that week in that week, yeah. But most often, no.
Okay.
Most often I'm at a point where I just don't care. I'm just there to do my own thing.
And what's your perception on the female experience of gym anxiety? What was it before you met me? Did you ever consider what a woman's perspective of the gym would be?
The same. Yeah, I assumed that women go through the same things, and I also worried that if I worked out in an area too close to a woman, they would be uncomfortable.
So what role do men play in all of this? I know that's a tricky question.
What role do we play? Well,
I'm asking you to solve all of our problems.
Oh, good. Well, we can be a good support.
Please.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
We can be a good support. Just ask us questions, the same as you'd ask your friends.
Wait. Interrupting again. Interrupting cow. Moo. So you're telling me that a woman can go up to a man in the gym and ask him a question?
Yeah, for sure. Just
How?
don't be weird about it. Like, if...
So I'm working out, right? I see a guy benching and I go, ooh, I would love to bench press, but I'm feeling a bit nervous. I've got so many questions. I want to go with this. Firstly, does a man worry if he sees a girl bench pressing and it's just a bar? Truthfully.
Do we worry about...
Like, do you go, oh, she's taking on my bench?
No, not at all. Anytime I see anyone on the bench, even if it's just a bar, and that's for men as well, I'm always watching to make sure they don't drop it on themselves, even if it's just a bar.
Babe, can you come closer to the mic, please?
Sorry, there we go.
Stop touching.
Sorry, I'm a hands waver person. Okay.
I'll cut that out.
Alright, where was I?
So, if you see a woman in the gym benching just the bar, what are your thoughts?
I'm just watching to make sure they don't drop it on themselves, and I do the same for a guy. I'm always watching, even if it's just a bar.
Always watching.
Always watching. Yeah, my first thought is please don't drop it on yourself. Not because I think you or a guy is weak, but just because I've seen so many videos of people getting injured at the gym, and I don't want to see people get injured.
So wait, if a guy is looking at you, he's not looking at you because he might be checking you out. He literally is looking at you because, well, I mean, he might be checking you out, but he could also just be looking in your area. He could also just be checking that you're doing something safe. Like, there's actually a multitude. I feel like as a woman, when you see a guy looking, it's like, all the negative thoughts.
Definitely. And as men get older, they definitely care less about you as a woman being in the gym and just care more about, you know, are people being safe, that sort of stuff. If they're like 14 to 21 and you assume they're single. They probably are checking out a little bit, but most of the guys in the gym are probably just there to be safe and have a good time, and are looking your way just in general, not at you or being weird. And then there's a lot of them who are probably like me, who are checking to make sure no one's dying. So that's the truth.
If I ever see Tom looking at a girl in the gym, I'll be like, "Aw, he's a good at making sure she doesn't die."
There you go.
So, okay, I am bench pressing. I've got the bar. I feel comfortable now because I know men are here to hype us up. They're our supporters. They are just here checking we're being safe. Also, can I just say, this isn't always the case. Like, obviously, there are some cunts out there who are just dirty dogs, and that's just the way it is.
Facts.
But we're talking for like 70% of men.
And those dirty dogs, you can easily identify them. They look like dirty dogs. So
Yeah.
everyone who doesn't look like a dirty dog, they're a normal dog.
Let's have a generous interpretation. Can I actually speak on this? Because women with gym anxiety, we will literally have the most negative assumption of every single human being you see in the gym, men or women. We'll see a man and be like, "Oh, gross, he's checking us out, da 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 da." We'll see a woman and be like, "Oh, she's self-absorbed and she's doing this for XYZ reason, da 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 da." What if we just had like a generous interpretation and went, okay, innocent till proven guilty? I think that's a huge mental shift that we could have. So, bench pressing, I've got the bar, feeling like a G. Or, actually, flip this. I see you bench pressing, and I want to know how to bench press.
Yeah, sure. Just come up and ask. And as soon as I've finished that set, I'll show you.
Never interrupt anyone mid-set.
Yeah.
That's a rule. So, okay, you would show someone how to bench press. I love that. And so, let me look at my questions. I've got more questions.
But again, going back, like, just because you're feeling confident and going up to someone, just don't be weird. You know, it's, if you hang around too long, it's weird. Because especially for the guys who are trying actively to not weird out girls, and then a girl comes over to them and starts talking to them about gym stuff, you're going to throw off their whole plan of trying to make people feel normal.
Yeah.
So don't hang around too long, or longer than you need to. Get the chat done, get the demo done, that sort of thing.
And then get out of there.
Get out of there.
I think, yeah, that's super interesting because in our heads we're thinking men are out here trying to be weird, when in actuality most men are actually just trying to stare at the floor.
For sure. I stare at the floor and at my own face with like a determined, you can do this face. Every single set.
Speak me through the internal monologue of a male in the gym.
Okay, let's go back to bench press.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on the bench press, sitting upright, looking at the mirror in front of the dumbbells, right? So you can see yourself. I've just finished a set, I'm in my rest. Silence. There's a few F words here and there in my head. And then the good part of the song comes. I start nodding my head. Getting in the zone. In my head, I clap my hands. Some people clap their hands for real, but in my head, I'm clapping my hands real loud. You know, like when people slap each other on the back.
Yeah.
Sort of slapping my hands together, getting ready in my head.
Yeah.
And then I go back. I do a set. Whoops. Head butted the mic. Go back. Do another set. I come up. I'm like, oh, yeah. F word. That's it. It's pretty much it. And then
Kennedy.
and then that's half the time. The other half of the time, I'll be having like a conversation with myself, asking myself questions. Not really about the gym, just more like self-reflection stuff. It could be about the gym, but more general self-reflection stuff. You know, shower thoughts, but I'm in the gym.
Gym thoughts?
Gym thoughts.
Like, hey Tom, are you okay?
Yeah, stuff like that.
I thought you wanted to answer the question. I thought you were about to be like, yeah, I am okay.
I am pretty good.
Or no. And we would have
I'm
had to
doing
like
terribly.
deep dive into your depressive state on this podcast.
No, let's skip that. No. Yeah, so lots of shower thoughts. You just get in the zone. Even if the music's going, you get in the zone, but it's like just white noise sometimes. Even if you've got music playing, it's just silent and you just shower thoughts.
What do you wish more women knew about men in the gym? What do you think, oh fuck, I wish you just knew that, because I feel like as women we create this narrative and these hypotheticals in our head, and we walk into the space and we feel like there's a thing in the anxiety world or the psychology world called the spotlight effect, and we feel like there's a spotlight on us, and this is for both men and women, where you assume everyone's looking at you or everything's about you, and you think that you're being shown and you're on show. With that knowledge, what do you think you wish women knew about men?
That's a hard one.
Like, what do you feel like, oh fuck, I just wish, like, what even reassurance or validation?
Probably just wish that they were aware that we fear judgment just as much. That's probably it. We also, well, aside from the small percentage who are assholes, we also don't want to take up space in the gym. We don't want to be in people's way, that sort of thing. So I just wish women knew that a lot of us guys out there in the gym are feeling the same way as you.
I like that. And on the flip, what do you wish more men would recognize or know?
I wish more men would recognize probably that they are feeling those things and be open and talk about it with people. I feel like as a man we bottle it a bit. And I mean, other than you right now, you're probably the only person I've talked to about this sort of stuff in a few years, to be honest. I've just been gymming, internal monologue all day, every day for the last few years. And people should talk more.
So what can a partner do? What can a girlfriend do if they want to help their partner and help them, and I'm speaking more of like a homosexual, homosexual? That's the word.
Homo sapien?
Homosexual. Heterosexual.
Okay.
That's not what I meant to say. Anywho, that was really funny. I am talking more from like a heterosexual girl-woman relationship, but I'm sure this can play a role in a gay relationship or whatever you identify as. But what can a woman do for their male partner to help them in this situation? Because I feel like it took a while for you to open up about your feelings, and there is that. And I know we talk about it more when we have fucking mental health week, and people get out fucking like t-shirts and shit. But in actuality, what can we do to help our male counterpart not suppress these feelings? And I feel like when they suppress these feelings, they actually become a more angrier, negative version of themselves. And as you've opened up your feelings, our relationship has grown.
Well, I think there's two main things. Firstly, let's go back to where woman A is asking man A for advice in the gym or correct form. Do that with your partner as well. If you are unsure about an exercise and they've been doing it for a while, ask them. Even if you don't feel like you need it, just that's a good way to get into these conversations. Offer them advice and tips if you see that their form is off, like how you do for me sometimes.
Did you accept that well?
Yeah, it was surprising a little bit because I'd been in the gym so long and doing stuff like how I was doing it for so long. So I was a bit surprised to hear, like you could be doing it this way, which is more effective. And I mean, I'm grateful for it, but it just took me by surprise initially.
Yeah.
I didn't feel negative about it. It was good. Secondly, encourage them to talk about their gym anxiety with a group of friends, and encourage them to go up to other guys in the gym and ask them for spots and advice, that sort of thing. Like, when we were overseas, you encouraged me to go up to guys over there in the UK, and it was good. It was a good experience.
You ended up making a friend.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but
So you guys had like several sessions together.
we did. I've got him on Instagram. It's a,
So beyond gym anxiety, what can a female counterpart do to even just open up their men in general? I mean, I feel like beyond gym anxiety, men suppress so much shit. And I get it. You want to go on TikTok, you want to put a hoodie on, you want to be that guy who's blasting his fucking heavy metal in the gym, and you're like, I'm main character, male energy, you have Kenergy, I get it. But also really not healthy. So how can we as a female partner be there to help our male partner?
go on TikTok and look up this account called Flamingo. It's this deep questions card game that
yeah.
I've been saving every time I see like the title. 8 deep questions for romantic conversations with your partner.
No, that's not true. It's 8 questions for your soulmate.
There you go. That was the one we did today.
Soulmate.
Save those TikToks. Go through those questions with your partner. That's a good way.
I love that so much when we're in the car and Tom's like, oh, go on my TikTok, I've saved a video, it's questions for you and your partner. And we go on and we're literally just driving to get Yochi today. And we're having these deep conversations because they're triggered by these questions. And so sometimes it's hard to ignite the conversation, and it takes away the pressure of knowing what the right question is to say, and you just randomize it. So go on TikTok, follow this account, Flamingo, really, really helpful.